What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about ZEBEC today, ZBCN. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. It is the 22nd of July, and here you are at about 0042. You had a nice little rally yesterday, didn't you? 28% up. We love to see it. Yeah, your days were numbered, man. Your days were numbered. You were not long for the world of 003s, man. Pumping up here, getting a nice move up. Let's actually look at this on a chart that has some volume. If we can, Bybit. Calling Bybit. Looking at it here. And I would say yes. That is good volume. That is actually some of the most volume that we've seen since the beginning of June. So yes, that is more than adequate. Is it the large volume that we were experiencing back here in these moves? No, but it doesn't have to be that same kind of volume, right? We're in this high to low range still, retracing back. We don't really need volume to step in until we're moving up to higher prices, right? We don't need volume to come in until we are at higher highs than this, or even at least around there. That'd be my expectation. You probably do find some turbulence here. It looks like you want to. So, I mean, maybe touch back 0037, something like that. You're at 0042 right now. So touch back 0037 and continue to move up, maybe. Might be what you're doing. Let's look at the, maybe not the 15-minute time frame. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame here. Yeah, rejecting the overbought zone. Double top-esque, right? You had some volume come in, but you didn't go anywhere. So where are you going to go? You're probably going to come down. And I would think, looking at this, it looks like an M pattern. So, I mean, you could come all the way back down to 0032, and you'd be fine if you did. I don't think you do, though. I would think you probably find support somewhere around here, 0037. Yeah, 0037, 0036. You absolutely will go back to the land of the 003. So maybe I was too quick to say that you were not long for the world of the double zeros threes. You're about to go right back in there. You'll probably find support somewhere in this area, 0036 to 0037, and then rip and run and continue to move up higher. If we're looking at this with the fibs on from a low here to a high here, yeah, your golden ratio is right there at 00362. So something in that area, 0036, 007, 37, sorry. You'll be at 007 soon enough. But the 1 hour rejection on the RSI gives it away. I definitely believe that you will be moving down. Looking at this on a 4 hour time frame, big wick to the upside, 26 minutes left. Yeah, it looks like it wants to come down. Overbought, now you're not. Rejecting the overbought zone potentially with this 4 hour close. Whether you close here or lower, that would probably allow for a rejection of the overbought zone, and that should take you a little bit lower. But you're just going to consolidate, man. You've broken out of this range here, right? You broke out of this, and you're going to back test it for support. It's simple as that. And then you'll continue to rally. Then you'll move up higher. Everything's going to be good. Bitcoin's making another run here. We'll see, though. It's been squirrely. I feel like every time it looks bullish, it looks bearish. Every time it looks bearish, it looks bullish. When it looks bullish, it moves bearish. Whenever it looks bullish or bearish, it moves bullish. Does that make sense? I have a way with my words today. Looking like it wants to go down. I would anticipate, and I do anticipate, that we see prices down at 0036, 0037, and after that we will continue to grow, continue to rally up to prices that are all the way up at anything from 2 cents to 4.5 cents. That's the expectation, right? By the end of this month, you should be at about 1 cent or higher. I really wouldn't be surprised if you're at new all-time highs by the end of the month. But until then, a little bit more consolidation. Maybe today and tomorrow you consolidate, and then later this week you pump, or maybe tomorrow you start to pump again. I do not expect this consolidation to be a long phase consolidation, right? When I say consolidate, here you consolidate it for about a week. Here you consolidate it for about a month. You're not going to consolidate for either of those lengths of time. At least I wouldn't think so. I think it's going to be a dramatically lesser amount of time that you consolidate, and likely you will be moving up higher either tomorrow or sometime later this week. If not this week, then next week, but soon enough, my friends. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. All right. Bye-bye.